Welcome back to my channel, T-Stars. I hope y'all like y'all new name. I changed it. So I'm actually on lunch right now, but I think I want to start making these probably car talks. Yeah, car talks. And I'm actually eating lunch, you guys. I'm eating a salad, some strawberries and raspberries, and I have my water here. So I'm probably gonna be talking and eating at the same time because I only have an hour for lunch. But I have a good topic for you guys today. Let me get my napkin.
I guess this can be car talk slash
mukbang or something like that, and it'll be like lunch style. Excuse my face, you guys. I don't have on any makeup. I still have on my work. Well, I'm at work, of course, so I'm not all dressed up or fancy or anything. But so yeah, this salad is so good. And like, I don't even use ranch, and it's very healthy because I'm trying to lose a little weight. So I've been trying to stay away from like fat foods, only on the weekends though. So let's just jump right into this video, guys. I feel like I'm just talking and eating and not even getting to the point. Okay, so the topic car talk of today is having faith. Now, if we go into the word, excuse me, y'all. If we go into the word, I always pack my Bible with me. I have a little bitty Bible, and then I have my big Bible. Let me pull up the Bible verse of faith. Y'all, I just went back to one of my videos that I just did, and I did not know I look a hot mess. I did not know I looked this bad. But when God calls you to do something, it don't matter how you look, how you feel, you do it. Okay, so go to our Bibles. We're going to go to one of my favorite verses in the Bible that talks about faith. God has a lot of chapters in the Bible that has to do with faith, but this is one of my favorite ones. So we're going to turn to Matthew 17 and 20. I'll try to leave it somewhere in here, probably on this side or that side. Matthew 17 and 20 says, he replied, because you have so little faith. Truly, I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will be moved. Nothing will be impossible for you. I'm going to read that again. Matthew 17 and 20. He replied, because you have so little faith. Truly, I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. So, how many of us know how little a mustard seed is? When I first started reading the Bible, I didn't know, when I read that part, I didn't know what a mustard seed was. So I had to Google it and look it up. And it's very, very tiny. Like, it's very, very tiny. I wish I had a mustard seed, but it's very, very tiny. Like, it probably couldn't even fit in your hand. It's so small. But God is telling us, if you have faith so little as a mustard seed, you can tell the mountain, you can tell your problems, you could tell your job issues, you could tell your relationship, your marriage, if you're in college, siblings, whatever, friendships, you can tell those issues, depart from me, go over there. Not right now. I need to focus on me. Not right now. I need to work on being a better me. I need to go from me. Go from me. For right now, go from me. With that little, and I'm doing this and demonstrating to you guys because that's how small your faith needs to be. And it's so important because, and I'm trying not to make this card talk so long. You guys, I'll put my salad up because I feel like I'm getting into it now. I don't want to make this card talk long, but I just really want to encourage someone out there. Because I was talking to my sister just a minute ago, and that's why I felt the urge to really upload this card talk video about having faith. Because God said there isn't nothing he can't do in your life. He said it in his words. His words are true. He said nothing will be impossible for you. I'm going to tell y'all one thing. The enemy loves to manipulate, and I probably said that wrong, to manipulate us and thinking we can't do this, we can't do that, we're not good enough. But the devil is a lie. God said in his words, faith, it what pleases God. And that's another scripture as well, but I won't get into it because I feel like we're going to be here all day and I only got like 30 minutes. But faith is what pleases God. I was in prayer yesterday because I was just so frustrated, so confused about my life and what direction I was headed. And as I was just standing, while I was sitting there looking out the window, I didn't really know what to say because I felt like, sometimes I feel like I asked God over and over for the same thing. And something came over me, and instantly I felt, I have to have faith. Maybe God is not doing this at this time because I don't have faith. When God clearly said, it don't matter if you just have just a little faith, but a little faith in yourself that I can do this. I can overcome this situation. I'm better than this. I will be a successful YouTuber. I will finish that book. I will finish school. I will get married. I will become the wife you have designed in my heart to be. I will get that successful job. I will be an awesome sister or an awesome brother. I will be that best friend that you can count on, you can call on any time of the hour. I will be that person. You just have to have faith. So, I encourage everyone that's watching me right now, I encourage you to get along with God, even if it's about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or if it's after work, after school, whatever the case may be. Get with God. And even if you don't know how to pray, I always begin with my prayer in the name of Jesus. Ask God to show you what it is that he wants you to do, what it is that he have called you to do. Because God, he is a God that he will not lie. If he has put something in your heart, if he have put a desire in your heart, in your soul, you better believe that it will come to pass. But it won't. No, I won't say it won't come to pass. It'll just take a little longer because you don't have any faith. But as long as you sit here and say, Tiara, I understand what you're saying. Time's been hard. But even though time's been hard, money's been tight. I don't know. I just feel it deep down in me that better days are coming. Better days are ahead. And that's what pleases God. That's what makes him happy. That what makes him, is that right there that shows God, even though all this issues and all of this drama and all these conflicts and everything that's going on in her life, she still deep within herself has the strength to believe that I can do the impossible for her. Even though her mom is getting on her nerves, even though her dad walked out, her husband is abusive, her job is crazy, her job is making her stress and all of this stuff, but she still wakes up every morning putting a smile on her face, fighting the battle even when she don't feel like it. So she deserves the awards that I have that is waiting for her. She deserves that relationship. She deserves that good job. She deserves it because she wakes up, even though in spite of everything that I have, because sometimes what we don't know is sometimes God send trials. Sometimes God send tests. He send tests to see if we're going to pass those tests. So oftentimes we're thinking, oh, this ain't nothing but the devil this, the devil that. Yeah, don't get me wrong, half of the times it do be the devil, but then half of the times it be God, because he wants to see your reaction. He wants to see, are you going to react in a way that you don't trust him? Are you going to react in a way that is not going to glorify him? Like, are you going to, how are you going to react? How are you going to take that? How are you going to take that heat? How are you going to take that pain? How are you going to take that? How are you going to take that? You know what I'm saying? So I really encourage you to step out on faith today. Step out on faith and allow God to be the center of your life and allow him to trust you. Allow yourself to be trusted by God. You know, everything happens for a reason. You're in the situation that you're in for a reason. I know sometimes it get hard because it feels like things are never going to get better. Like, when am I going to see sunny days, God? When am I going to, trust me, I've been there, and I still go through that. But I know that God got me going through it for a reason, so I can be a testimony to someone else. And I pray that God continues to allow me to go through the things that I go through, so I can be a testimony for someone's life. You know, it gets hard sometimes, y'all. It gets really hard, but I know what God has called me to do, and I'm already getting emotional. I told y'all, I get emotional. It's just, when I think about the goodness of God, you know, I look at, he's not done with me yet. You know, I struggled, you struggle, we're all struggling. But as long as we're still breathing, as long as we're still alive, God still has a purpose. As long as we still have faith, God said it in his words. His words are true. He said nothing will be impossible for you. So stop doubting yourself. Stop looking at the next person blessing that you've been waiting for. And you're like, dang, God, what about me? Don't worry. Everything happens at a specific time. That's also in the Bible too. I'm going to try to leave a verse down. But God said everything happens at the right time. Maybe it's just not your time right now. Maybe, my best friend tell me that all the time. When I used to be so down, she was like, maybe, best friend, it's just not your season right now. Maybe it's not your time. I never really understand that, because I was like, I've been waiting this long though, best friend. Like, it should be my time. But you can't look at it like that. If you continue to live your life looking at it like, when is gonna be my time? I'm waiting, God. When is gonna be my time? I'm waiting. Okay, this person got blessed. What about me? God is not gonna reward you like that. You have to have a faithful spirit. You have to have the spirit of, okay, God, I'm going through this, but I still trust you. I'm fighting this, but I still trust you. People at work are making me angry, but I still trust you. My marriage, my relationship, it's a struggle, God. I don't know what to do. I still trust you. God, I got this final at college. I don't know if I'm going to pass. I ain't really been studying. I've been studying, but I ain't really been studying. But I still trust you. You have to have that. You have to have that mindset. You have to have that mindset in order to see the fulfillment that God has for you. But all right, you guys, I have about like 10 minutes for lunch, and I'm not even halfway done eating. But I really wanted to get this video up to encourage someone today, just to have faith. Have faith in the unseen. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean that it's not there. It's there. So I pray this video encourage you, it uplifts you, and as I say in every video, don't forget, you were born a star. We're all stars. We're all stars. No matter what no one tells you. I know y'all probably say, well, why does she always say that? Because we are. In the eyes of God, we are stars. In the eyes of God, he loves us. He cares for us. It's no one he has placed on this earth. Even the people in jail. It's no one that he has placed on this earth that he does not love. He loves us all the same. So I hope this video is helpful. I hope it encouraged you. I hope it motivates you to stay in faith with God. I love y'all. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. God bless you all.